those that reject him now, are they still going to have another opportunity?
All right, he was specifically talking about those people. Let's not do and I'm not picking on you, let's not do the Christian thing where we take stuff that was for specific people and globalize it, okay? The only way to globalize that piece is that if you were in full understanding and that you were fully open and aware, and then you choose to reject, you're in probably some deep trouble. And I'm not at a high enough pay grade to decide whether you get a chance, another chance, or what chance you even had in the first place. Because when you say another chance, we don't know what kind of chance they've already had or not. We're making assumptions, okay? Let's all understand that we all suffer from a psycho-emotional dysfunction. It's called filling in blanks when we don't have answers, so we just do it ourselves. That is a psycho-emotional dysfunction. It will cause you all kinds of issues in all your relationships. Recognize that you know a lot less about everything than you think you do. When you see somebody doing something, you know very little about what they're doing, why they're doing it, what's driving it. Don't guess. Don't make assumptions. Even if they tell you, you still don't really know, because they may not really know what's driving them. Always come from the place like forgive them, Father, they don't know what they're doing, I don't know what they're doing, whatever it is. Now, Yeshua knew what they were doing, but he said, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Okay? Let's not be trying to figure out. See, everybody loves to focus on these verses, and I'm not picking on you, that talk about if you reject him, if you do this, if you do that, then you're toast. Everybody's afraid they're going to be toast. Stop worrying about that. Make every effort to do what you need to do with your hope and trust that it will be pleasing in his sight. Now we get Deuteronomy 8:2 in it, all right? That he's looking to see if it's in your heart to make the effort. Are you going to show it's in your heart to keep his commandments or not? Oh, but I mess them up all the time. Yes, but does it bother you? Yes, well, that's good. When it stops bothering you, that's bad. Okay? When your disobedience no longer bothers you, you're probably in a lot of trouble. Am I clear with that? You are going to mess up, but it needs to bother you when you mess up, and not so much that you get so depressed and beat yourself up, but that you get determined to stand up and fix it and do it right the next time. Some of you are that way with your silly little video games. Well, I didn't get 3 stars. I'm going to keep playing it until I get 3 stars. So you look at it as a failure when you get 2 or 1, and you're going to keep doing it. Do that in your life with everything. Don't beat yourself up because you fell short. Get up and do it again. Get up and fix it. Get up and make adjustments. Learn from the effort. In some ways, I'm going to say this to everybody, in some ways, video games are the worst thing that was ever invented. But in some ways, they're actually good. You know why? Because I've watched certain children who play games have no more fear of losing. Because you lose all the time, and that's how you get good. That's a great lesson. Society's trying to take that lesson away. Everybody wins. When you play video games, guess what? You don't win most of the time until you lose enough to learn and make a mistake and learn and make a mistake and learn. Then you get good at it. Okay? I watched with my 2 children, not picking on them. My son played a lot of video games when he was a little bit younger, much more than my daughter did. So when I would play something with my daughter and she would lose, she would flip out. Like most little kids do. My son would lose, no big deal, let's play again. Lose all the time. Then she started playing more video games. Not that I'm advocating video games, I'm just making a point. And she lost much more often and realized that she got good. The more she lost, the more she got better. She no longer flips out when she loses. Because they learn that losing is not the problem. It's what do you do next? Did you learn something? And out of the seeds of that failure in your mind, you may see it as failure, are the seeds of the success that's coming. And so let's realize that as you go forward. So when it comes to these questions, we're all afraid. Listen, Christianity did this to you. They brainwashed you and they screwed up your heads to make you afraid that you're going to do something that dooms you. Stop that. Okay? I can't find verses in here that tells you if you do blah, 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 you're doomed. Okay? That's Christianity's lever to make you afraid and to make you do things their way. He's all about the effort. Do you want to get it right? You know when I'll be concerned? When you stop wanting to get it right. When you don't care anymore. Well, you know you should be doing that. Yeah, I know, I don't care. Now you're in trouble. And actually, at that point, you don't care. Then I'm not being a wise guy. If you don't care, you just don't care. But as long as you care, I believe you'll be fine. As long as you're making the effort and it bothers you when you fail.